I don't think it's about embracing, about holding on to happiness in a kind of insecure way. It's just a state of being positive, really.
You can't make everyone happy.
There's no harm in trying, though, is there?
The film isn't called Happiness. People are talking about it in those terms, which is fair enough. But Happy-Go-Lucky really rather evokes a mood, a spirit, an atmosphere, rather than it actually saying happiness is the subject. She's not concerned with being happy for the sake of being happy and holding on to it. It's really about being fulfilled. And about being, it's not even about being positive in a kind of way that's in some way in denial of realities. She's very grounded. She's very sussed about what's what. But it's about being fulfilled and about being focused and about being balanced about things.
Where have we been? Where are we going? What's the meaning of life?
I think there's probably a whole range of sub-stories which you, in the same way, theoretically or hypothetically, could pursue. But I think you would then, I would drag you away from the main concerns of the story we're telling.
Yeah, it can be tough at times, that's part of it, isn't it? I've got a great job, brilliant kids, amazing friends. I'm a very lucky lady, I know that.
All right, there's no need to rub it in.
The one thing I shouldn't do, and you wouldn't want me to do, is to patronise the audience and to start over-explaining or over-going into things that can quite happily sit implicitly and have their sense of being real and meaningful without explanations.
Have you chosen a name yet?
We're not telling anyone yet.
Oh, go on, your secret's safe with us.
No, it's bad luck.
It's Nathan.
Oops. It's lovely.
You know, like people say to me, well, when do you decide when it should be comic and when it should be serious and when it should be tragic or whatever? And I kind of don't really, because to me, life is comic and tragic. I mean, life is hilarious and terrible all rolled into one. We did have fun doing this. It's always tough, and it was sure as hell tough making this film. My films come out, I make them by not starting with a script, but by working with the actors and doing a great deal of exploration and improvisation work, out of which I then, through rehearsal, structure, and we pin down and write through rehearsal exactly what happens, and that of course includes the dialogue.
Hello.
Are you Poppy?
That's me. Nice to meet you.
Right, the car's just here.
What do you like?
How much of Sally Hawkins is in Poppy? Well, I mean, Poppy is not Sally Hawkins. Sally Hawkins is, and you may be familiar with her work, an extremely versatile actor. So Poppy is not Sally. But my decision to make a film where I put her at the centre of things and I would conspire to collaborate with her to make a character, certainly the intention was to do what I've done, which is to tap into her energy and her vitality and her humour and all of that. So that's there in Sally, and that's what obviously is exploited, if you like it, in Poppy.
You live with your mum and dad?
No. How old do you think I am? 12?
22, 23?
Oh, like you can stay.
Some idiot journalist said the other day that Scott was a stereotypical driving instructor. Well, I don't know how many driving instructors are in the audience, but I have to say that I would be horrified to think, and I'm sure we all would, that there was anybody like Scott out there teaching anybody how to drive. I think obviously the point about him, in a way, in the broader context of one aspect of the film, is obviously what I'm looking at really as aspects of teaching and being taught and education, which obviously is one of the strands of the film. And this is a guy who he really thinks he's got the hang of what education is about. He talks about it, he's got ideas about it and things, but all his ideas are half-baked and unconnected and slopping around in his head. So therefore, in answer to your question, yes, it is autobiographical.